Hey, it's Chef Austin here with EverythingKitchens.com. Today we're going to be unboxing the Breville Big Squeeze Juicer. Okay, let's see what we got in the box. So we've got lots of pieces and parts. We're going to go over those in just a second. We've got the manual right here. This is the Big Squeeze manual. Be sure to read through this. This is going to tell you how to assemble it. There aren't any recipes in here, unfortunately, but we do have some on our website at everythingkitchens.com. So if you want to get juicing with some great recipes, we got them for you. Also in this manual, there is going to be some common troubleshooting information right here. So if your juicer is making a funny sound, if it's making some funny smell, or it's not making juice properly, consult the manual. They have tested this extensively and they found the most common problems that you might run into. So we are going to go into our 360 view and we're going to assemble this and show you what the Big Squeeze is all about. So here's all our pieces and parts. We're going to put this together. I'm going to talk a little bit about the motor base first. This is a 240 watt motor base and this is ultra quiet. So this is probably the quietest juicer I've ever used. It also has very simple controls. It's got forward and then it's got reverse and it's got off. On top of our motor base, we're going to put on our juicer base. The juice base has a couple spouts. We've got a chute right here. This is going to expel all the pulp. And then we've got a chute right here. This is going to let out all of the juice. So it also has a nice cap right here. It's got a little silicone gasket. That's going to let you keep the juice in if you want to mix your juices. And it's also going to keep water in between juices when you're rinsing this out. This installs right on top of here, and we're going to align it with this orange dot. That is the system here, is align all the dots so it works properly. There we go. Here we have our wiper basket. This is going to wipe the sides of our juicer, and there is no orange dot on this. It has some gears at the bottom. You'll see a small white gear in your juicing container, and it just kind of locks in place just like that. Next, we're going to install our juicing screen. So this basket filter has a very fine mesh stainless steel right here, so this is going to keep out any unwanted pulp. You're also going to notice the orange dot on top. We're going to align the orange dots with the orange dots, otherwise this juicer won't turn on. All right, and we're going to put this juicing screen into our wiper blades, and these wiper blades are going to give a little bit of resistance, so you just kind of want to wiggle it in until it locks down into place. Orange dot to orange dot. All right, next we have the auger. The auger is what's actually going to do all of the squeezing for Breville's Big Squeeze. So it's the second most heavy-duty piece next to the motor, and this just installs on the metal bolt. I am going to give this a little bit of a slight turn just to make sure that bolt is fully set down in there. There we go. And on top is going the feed chute. So the feed chute has two chutes at the top. We've got a very large hopper over here. This is for large and soft vegetables. So you can put a whole apple down here and you just push this down and you can load it up again with your next fruit that you want to juice. Then over here we've got a small chute. The small chute is going to be for hard vegetables that you're going to want to process down, and it's going to be for leafy greens. Again, orange dot to orange dot, so we're going to align this, and if you've assembled this properly, this should just fit on simply like this, and then you should be able to lock it, and you're ready to juice. And one other thing we're going to show you real quick is the pusher right here. This is a tamper. This is going to help push down any of your fruits or vegetables that you're trying to juice that might just need a little more help getting to the auger. Here's what we've got left. We've got our juice buckets. We've got one for juice and one for pulp, and they just sit right underneath the spout and right underneath this chute back here. And then we've got a couple of cleaning tools. We'll show you how these work once we need to clean the machine. We're actually going to test the Big Squeeze with some wheatgrass and some apples and see how this does. So let's make our apple wheatgrass juice. First thing we're going to need is an apple. And for size reference, this is about as big of an apple that you're going to get in the Breville Big Squeeze, which is a pretty big, considerable size. So watch this. We're going to put it in this big chute right here. And again, this is for your softer fruits and vegetables. You're not going to want to put hard fruits and vegetables in here. So we're going to do this, and this is going to fall right down in there. So that's how big this chute is. A lot of your juicers are not going to have nearly as big of a size chute as this one. Now you are going to have to chop down anything bigger than an apple, and this chute is going to accommodate that. This is also going to require our little pusher. So I'm going to turn on our juicer to forward, and we're going to watch this turn to juice. The Big Squeeze completely obliterated this apple. You can see it just complete crushed that apple with zero effort. So we're going to pop in another one and make some more juice. So this apple's just a little bit too big. I am going to cut him in half. So let's load him up. And if your lid stops like this, it means this little lever needs to go this way, and it'll push all the way down. You're going to want to load up your Breville Big Squeeze with fruit before you start juicing. Never run this dry. So listen how quiet this thing is. Juicers are typically extremely loud. So this one, very quiet, and you can see how powerful that auger is, how powerful this motor is. It just demolishes these apples like they're nothing. And the juice, you'll see, is forming right here, and we're going to release that in just a second. And the pulp is expelling right here. We're going to add in some wheatgrass to our apple juice. So we have our whole wheatgrass. We're going to want to cut this down into at least 4-inch pieces, because these will get stuck in the auger if they are not cut short. We're going to load up our wheatgrass, got it all cut, and we're going to put it through this smaller chute right here. And you want to avoid the big chute because sometimes very small grassy things like this or spinach can sometimes get stuck on the sides of the plastic balls. So this one gets a more direct access to the auger. And I'm loading it all up first before I turn it on. That's just going to make juicing a little bit more easy. Here we go. And let's turn it on. I'm going to turn it on reverse because I see a little bit of wheatgrass getting stuck up there, and that's going to help dislodge it, and then we'll put it back in forward. If you get a little bit stuck up here, no problem. You're just going to unlock our lid right here. I'm just going to take this and I'm going to put it right into the auger. And you're not going to have to do this with most of your fruits and vegetables. Wheatgrass is just probably the trickiest thing to juice, but the Breville Big Squeeze does a great job of it. So we've got our apples and our wheatgrass juiced. You'll notice that nothing's come out because of this spout. The spout is actually keeping all the juice in, and it actually let me mix both my apple juice and my wheatgrass juice together. So that's a cool benefit from the Big Squeeze, is that it pre-mixes your juices. We're going to release this and check out our juice. All right, that looks great. Stop him back up. So we're done juicing. I'm going to pour this out into our cup, and then we're going to make another juice. We're going to make some orange turmeric carrot juice. We're going to make an everything orange juice, so we've got oranges going in there, we've got carrots going in there, and we've got some fresh turmeric going in here. So first, I'm going to load up our soft fruit into our big hopper, and we'll get him cranking, or get him squeezing. Next, we're going to do raw carrots. So I've just washed these carrots. We are going to just plop them into the small chute back here and watch them get crunched. Doesn't that sound tasty? We'll do another one. And our pulp's looking pretty dry, actually, so that's a good sign. Getting maximum juice extraction. Then I'm going to drop in our turmeric. And we'll add another piece of turmeric. And turmeric's one of those tricky things to juice. It's in the family of ginger. It's very stringy, So stringy things can sometimes be hard for juicers to juice because those strings will get trapped in their mechanisms and they won't juice properly. But the Breville Big Squeeze has no problem doing that. Oh, beautiful, beautiful juice. And if you ever are juicing a lot of turmeric or a lot of ginger at once and you notice your juice extraction is not what it used to be, Breville recommends just cleaning off the strands that are getting around that auger and everything will go back to normal. But this juice is smelling awesome. So here's our cleaning works. Basically, we're going to disassemble this. We've got the auger right here. Just rinse this off with some soap and water. The basket right here, this is going to be the almost easiest part to clean thanks to this cool cleaning tool right here. So this actually slides right into here and the brushes are going to line up right on those stainless steel meshes. And then we'll just run this under some water and twist. And you're just going to keep twisting so you don't see any pulp anymore. And then the inside of the basket, we'll rinse that out real quick. The inside of the basket, those holes, they have this special cleaning brush. We're just going to brush that until you don't see any more pulp. So that's how you clean that guy. And then this right here, wiper basket, soap and water. The juice basket down here, the trickiest part is going to be this chute. So this is where your pulp's coming out and you're like, how in the world am I going to get that out? So the cleaning brush, the other end actually is tapered. So we're going to just use that to kind of scoop them out just like that. And I found it easy. If you just run a little bit of water through here and help push out that little hole, that'll also help clean out any excess pulp that's still in there. And there we go, all the pulp's out of there. So just wash this with soap and water and you'll be good. And then last, this guy, again, just soap and water. And never run any of these parts through the dishwasher. You will not have a good time. So let's try out some of the juice we made. I'm gonna pour out some of this extra orange juice. That turmeric in there smells so good, it's so strong. Oh, that's super tasty. The fresh oranges, the carrots, the turmeric just gives it a little bit of a bite. Really tasty. Extremely low amount of pulp. There's virtually no pulp in this one. But I don't like pulpy orange juice a whole lot, so this is the perfect machine for me. And speaking of pulp, the pulp that was extracted from the Big Squeeze, extremely dry. There's very, very, very little moisture. I can't even squeeze any out of the wheatgrass. Let's try some of the carrot and the orange. So I'm just feeling the tiniest bit of moisture in here. So it did a really good job extracting all the juice from our fruits and our vegetables. Guys, if you have any questions about the Breville Big Squeeze, leave us a comment below. And if you are interested in purchasing one, we do have them on everythingkitchens.com. The link will be in the description. If you like this video, be sure to give us that like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more chef unboxings and chef reviews. Ooh, that's good.